Welcome back everyone, I'm a Quill, and today I'm doing the 100 perk challenge here on Das Herrenhaus. Now to those who don't know, I have a mod installed called the Reaper Collection, which makes it so there's a grand total of 51 different perk machines on the map. However, every single perk can be bought 2 times, and when you buy them a second time they give you new benefits and effects and yada yada yada, so it's basically like 2 perks per machine. And so my goal in this video is to get every single one of these perks and to explain to you what all of them do, such as this one here. However, I'm not actually going to explain what they do until I actually get them, so you'll just have to wait for a minute. I'll edge you a little bit, you know, as you do. But I've done this series on all of like the sort of OG maps, like, you know, Moon and Origins and Kino and Noctin, yada yada yada. But this is the first one that I'm doing on modded maps, which is quite fun, it's quite interesting. But I do admit, I am a little bit disappointed, because I really wanted to do this on Leviathan. In the other videos I was kind of hyping it up quite a bit, to be honest, but I just have not been able to get it to work. I think the problem with it is that Leviathan is such a big map. It's such a great map, but it's a huge map. And it's big enough that with all the perks, the game actually runs out of entities and it breaks. Too many titties and the game just explodes. It's tragic. Like on Leviathan, there's like this one very specific door that if you buy it, I think it loads in just too many machines and it breaks. So like theoretically I could probably do like a starting room challenge with it, theoretically, which I mean maybe I'll do, because fuck it, why not? But other than that, it breaks very quickly if you open too many doors, which is just unfortunate. Now this is going to drive away a lot of you probably, but on the Revelations video I talked about how I was going to try to maybe do some of the Easter eggs and whatnot, some of the custom maps, but I think I was lying. I don't really intend to do it, I'm going to be honest. The main reason is because, oh, that's tempting actually. Wait. A little detour. Give me a second. But I'm not doing Easter eggs because I'm just a little bit stupid, basically. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't even cap. I'm mildly challenged, and the Easter eggs, especially on Das Herrenhaus, are very good. Very good. I'd highly recommend doing them. But they're just kind of difficult, and I really can't be bothered, to be honest. It will take a shot every time I say, to be honest. Will probably die by the end of the video. Anyway, I rushed to get Quick Revive, and the reason for that is because the power-up that dropped while I was yapping right there is actually a perk upgrade power-up, which will, of course, upgrade a perk if you have one, which is why I went to get Quick Revive real quick, so I could just, you know, get that. Oh, and then an actual free perk, too, fantastic. But if you get the free upgrade power-up, and you don't have a perk, it just does literally nothing, which is kind of stank, but it'd be like that. But the perk we just got is Bull Ice Blast, which unfortunately is not working. Okay, that's wild, alright. But it's not working, unfortunately. Some of the perks on some of these maps just are a little bit scuffed. Usually, like, it seems like the bigger maps break. So, like, I don't know, on like Nocturne and Tone, they're usually fine. On something like Das Herrenhaus, where it's like a pretty substantial map, it just self-destructs. Now, it has been quite a while since I've posted anything, since I've even recorded anything, to be honest. Which I apologize for. For some reason, there's just like a lot of like goofy delays on my channel that I can't even like give you a good reason for, honestly. I'm just like built a little incorrectly, unfortunately. But I'm trying to bring it back a little bit. There's some stuff that I kind of want to shit out a little bit hard. Some of it being like the custom series that we're doing here. See how some of the custom maps go. If it goes well, I'll continue on with it. But if not, then I'll just move on. Because there's a handful of different projects I really need to work on. And some of which are like kind of hard to do as well. Like some of them take like a lot. Like this video is going to take like what? Like we'll say an hour and a half to record, and then maybe like 3 or 4 to edit. But some of the ones I have in mind are going to be like, it's going to be a little bit hard, but I think the payoff will be pretty good, so I'm excited to see it. I kind of want to pad out some of like the dead air with some simpler videos like this, and then go even harder with some of the other videos that are going to take a little bit more effort. So I saw somewhere, I don't even remember where I saw this or why. It's some sort of YouTube video, probably. But they're talking about, like, game developers. Hello, I forgot you guys existed. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, these guys suck. Absolute ass. Okay, sorry, I'm distracted. Yeah, these are like the dog rounds of this. And these guys are exceedingly difficult. I'm dead. Okay, he's the last one. Okay, yes, those guys suck. I forgot about them. But hey, at least we get the power. But anyways, I got a little bit distracted there. But it was a thing about game development, and it's talking about like, especially smaller studios. Like, so usually what they do or should do is do like smaller stuff, right? Smaller stuff that's like consistent, and you know, get that out to get like a little bit of extra, you know, scratch and time and whatnot. And then go ahead and do like something a bit like crazy and fucking wild and wacky and out of left field. So that way, if that flops, then you still have like the older shit to kind of sort of rely on, and you have like that old formula you can go back to. And that's kind of what I have to do. So, you know, back to the old formula of just playing zombies and whatnot, again, like usual, as you do, and then try to hit you with some schizo shit here or there. But I am actually a little bit worried because of a worrisome little thing I've noticed about the Steam Workshop for zombies. And that is that usually, like, on the front page, it'll show like the most popular maps, like for like the last week or wherever, whatever, right? And usually it's like the newest maps that have come out. But I've noticed some like kind of weird, like niche old maps showing up that like really shouldn't be there. But that means that like either there's not a lot of new maps, or not a lot of new maps, or a lot of people aren't really playing or interested in zombies anymore, which has me a little bit concerned. But we'll have to see. I'm not sure if like Black Ops 6 kind of is drawing everybody away from Black Ops 3, which is very possible, because Black Ops 6 looks pretty good. But I'm not really too big into it, so I'm stuck here, stuck in the past. Yeah, it seems alright though. I've looked at a bit of Black Ops 6, not really a lot. I'm gonna be for real with you. I basically have just watched some of the streams of my buddy Elwood. NSSG Elwood. He'll be in the description down below. But he's been streaming it a bit here or there, and I've been watching a little bit here or there. And it's okay. It's late. But the last time I went and like actually bought a COD game and went like kind of hard into it was Black Ops 2. Not even Black Ops 3. I didn't play Black Ops 3 until like well after the party was ended. But you know, I'm here now, baby. But it was Black Ops 2, and that was very, very, very specifically just to play zombies. Which, you know, ended up being a flop on Black Ops 2 anyway. At least at first. With that said, I did end up absolutely adoring that multiplayer, though. I played a lot of the Black Ops 2 multiplayer. That shit kind of clapped pretty hard. While I was yapping there, I did pick up a new perk, which is nitrogen cooled. And what that does is, within a radius around me, it will actually slow down zombies. And then the double buy increases that radius further. But yeah, I desperately need stamina though, because I'm super slow. Especially with this, like, LMG. This is, pretty stinky. This is, like, a really, really good training spot, though, thankfully. Honestly, I was, like, thinking about playing this earlier. And I was like, damn, there's, like, no good train spots or nothing. But, like, somehow my memory of playing this map in the past just dragged me here. Like, I didn't even think about it, I just did it. Absolutely wild. Because I have played this on the channel in the past, I'm pretty sure. I think it's one of those unlisted videos that I threw out there. Either that, or it's in my ever expanding treasure trove of unedited footage that is like crowding up like 2 different hard drives on my computer, and also Google Drive now. But I do have Stone Cold Stronghold. I did forget to talk about it. But what it does is if you stand still, it'll spawn this circle around you. And if you stay within that circle, it'll generate armor over time. So when you get hit, it'll use up that armor instead. So it's very good, like a camping sort of perk. Also, I want it on the record that putting a jug in this room is like ultra devious. It's like the most like goofiest spot ever. I have only 2 zombies, and it's sketchy. It's sketchy. If you go down, there's like no way you're getting jug mid-round. Anyway, this perk here is Cashback Cocktail, and this perk is actually kind of ridiculously powerful. Because what it does is, the first buy is whenever you buy something, you get 20% of the cash back, and then the double buy makes it 30%. So it's a really, really good perk for getting money. But I've had this video idea, which I checked, and a lot of other people had the same idea, so it's not like the most original. But doing like a reverse rainbow challenge, or even just like a regular rainbow challenge with all of these perks, I think that would be really fun and interesting and challenging, and might make for a really good video, maybe. But the problem is that would take a very long time to do and be exceedingly difficult. Well, maybe like the rainbow challenge might not be that bad because you'll get jug right away. But like reverse rainbow, where like your first few perks are like Deadshot and Tombstone, it's you're kind of cooked. I think both like reverse and regular rainbow challenges would both have like their own different sort of problems, but not being able to get jug until like I don't know, like around 50, yeah, that ain't it, chief. Especially since how much of it is based on RNG as well, just like having to wait for the right perk to spawn in is bad. Like this can take a while, even with like free perk drops and everything, and being able to buy whatever. But having to wait for so long, I don't know, man. That might be a long video to make. But if you're interested in that, you know, let me know. You know, leave a message. I always read them. Oh, hello, I'll take that. Yes, please. Please and thank you. I didn't even know that was on this map. Oh, it's this place. I know this place. Yeah, this is the double tap place. Okay. I remember now. I remember. I completely forgot about this, like, entire section of the map. Yeah, because this goes back to spawn right here. I'm just gonna buy it. Why not? Fuck it. Yeah, see? Alright, I remember now. What Nuka-Cola does is that will make it so when you go down, it'll spawn a nuke. Which is, I mean, it's aight. But the real good thing is the double buy is whenever you pick up a power-up, there's a chance that it'll spawn in a second one for you. Well, honestly, we're kind of a little bit set up now, because we got the PP and the Ray Gun Mark II. That's kind of hot. Oh, this is not hot, though. It's another dog ground. I did just get changed shoes from power-up drop, and this power-up is absolute garbage. Because what it does, in theory, is on headshots it'll randomly spawn in AATs, but I've never ever seen it actually work. Ever. I'm not sure if it's just like broken or not, but it's just, it literally does nothing. Ooh, I'm very, very excited to get vulture aids right here though. This is actually goated. Oh, and that's why, because I can see the whole world now. And because of vulture aids, I can actually get Ball Crusher, which Ball Crusher is actually fantastic. Because what it does is getting kills have a chance at giving you extra points, and then the double buy is whenever you do get those points are doubled. So it's very, very, very good for getting more points. And I might be able to get the double buy for vulture aids. I can, which I believe that just makes it stink longer and it doubles rewards. The Bandolier Bandit here, this gives you, yes, extra ammo for all your weapons, and the double buy is, what is that? Stowed weapons will slowly refill clips available. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not bad. Not great, but not bad. Which I'm pretty sure that basically means, like, if I stash away my PP, it won't generate ammo. But if I like fire off some of the shots and don't reload, then it will. I'm pretty sure is how it works. Ooh, Vigor Rush. This, yes, create small explosions when shooting zombies. Which I'm pretty sure this is basically just double tap, but different. Now, although Bandolier Bandit doesn't really work with regenning ammo, I know that Blood Bullets absolutely does. Yeah, I really, really want this in. Very, very good. Very, very hot. You'll still run out of ammo here and there, but way, way, way less frequently. Just got another free perk. I got, what is this? This is Downer's Delight. What that does is it'll just double bleed out time. And I think you actually get to keep your weapon when you go down as well, which is pretty good. And then the double buy on that is it triples your bleed out time instead. I kind of low-key am curious on how YouTube is going to handle this video because of, you know, stuff like that. Because YouTube don't really like that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what they're going to do, if anything. They might not do anything at all, honestly. But they might take this one down. We'll have to see. YouTube is real finicky about that kind of stuff. But, you know, not that I am into that kind of thing, obviously. But, of course, I do have an appreciation when a developer or individual actually has the fucking balls to put that in a map. Because nowadays, people are, everything's a little too polished. Things a little too polished, and nice and cute, and silly. I don't like it. I like a little bit of edge. The Miracle Hands Mocha, even though it's a little bit messed up here, what it'll do is whenever a power up drops, you can change it. I believe 2 times originally, but that goes up to 3 times when you double buy it. And whenever it's a max ammo and you change it, it'll be a free perk. So we should be getting a lot of free perks from this theoretically. I'm gonna get Blood Wolf Bite. This might not actually work though, because sometimes it doesn't. But if Bull Ice Blast isn't working, then this probably isn't either. But what it's supposed to do is whenever you do like a certain amount of damage, it'll spawn in Luna, who's this little wolf who will go around and eat zombies. And she is, I believe she is a Black Ops 4 thing. No, what did I just do? Okay, I think I'm doing the pack punch step. I didn't mean to do that. But she's a Black Ops 4 thing, and in Black Ops 4 she's absolute garbage. But in Black Ops 3 she's actually like ridiculously powerful. Yeah, Magnet Margarita. This perk is absolute booty cheeks. But what it does is whenever a power up drops, it'll just slowly kind of come towards you, and that's it. And the double buy just makes it quicker. So it's actually just complete and utter garbage, dude. It's not worth having even slightly. Okay, I'm gonna be for real with you guys. I low-key completely do not remember even slightly how to get pack punch on this map. I thought it was through the teleporter, but I have gone through that gambit twice and have had no results. And there's gonna be like 50 people in the comments. No, I'm being generous. There's gonna be 1 person in the comments fucking drumming up saying, "Oh, I will actually do this." Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, buddy. Oh, this feels kind of dirty. I'm actually, for once, building a shield in a video. Holy shit. I don't think I've done that in this whole entire series so far. Actually foul. But very good, very good. Oh yeah, that feels bad though. First time, insane. But I did get a handful of new perks while I was out running around looking for shield parts and stuff. But the first one I got is Mad Gaz Moonshine, which is when you slide into zombies, it blows them up. The next one is Victorious Tortoise, which is actually really good, because now that I have a shield, no matter what direction I get hit from, it will use up the shield. It's hard to tell because I got Widow's Line, but even with them tapping me in the front, it'll use up the shield instead. So actually a pretty OP perk, all things considered. And the last one I got is Crusader's Ale. Crusader's Ale, what that does is that'll increase your melee damage a tiny bit. But most importantly, well, I can switch that around, I forgot. That's not what's most important. What is most important is that it will actually double the amount of points you get for melee kills. So it can actually be pretty OP if you're doing like a melee build. And then while I was yapping, I got Muscle Milk. which is if I stab a zombie, yeah, it acts like a kind of like a DG2 shot a little bit, where it arcs lightning around. Oh, so I got a handful of new perks back to back. That was pretty hot, not gonna lie, pretty sexy. Oh, some more. Oh, yes, please. But the perks I got are Tactequila, and what that does is whenever you shoot, you have a chance of not using up ammo, and multi-kills give you more points. Zombshell is every once in a while when you shoot zombies. I think it's on headshots, perhaps. That's Luna spawning in. But on headshots, it might not even be headshots. No, it's definitely not. That yellow orb right there is Zombshell, and that'll slow down zombies in the radius. And actually the double buy is pretty good, because if you stand within it on the double buy, it'll act like vulture aids, so they'll actually run away from you when it works, which it isn't, because it disappeared. That's why, I see. And then we got Daminade, which gives you an extra grenade, and I believe an extra tactical, and you generate an extra tactical grenade every round. So actually pretty powerful. Death perception is garbage. You can see zombies through walls, which it's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see through like the banister there. You can see like the red outline of their feet. But that's what death perception does. Pretty garbage. The double buy is actually really good though. So what the double buy will do is you actually do damage to non-zombie enemy heads. So like panzers and stuff, you can kill them real quick, which is pretty OP. Then I have Pack-a-Box, and what that does is whenever you hit the box, there's a chance that whatever you pick up will be pack-a-punched. And the double buy makes it so it could be double pack-a-punched actually. Then Swarm Scotch, which is good, but only in like early rounds. And that is on headshots or reloading an empty clip, it'll spawn like a little swarm of insects that'll go around and hurt zombies. This late into the game, it's kind of garbage. Like, it really doesn't do enough damage to really justify it. But like early on, it can actually be pretty OP. Then I have Incinder Brandy, which gives your weapons fire damage, and that's basically it. But if zombies catch fire and they die, there's a very slim chance they'll explode. Then I have Momentum Mojito, which is when you're running around and you keep running around for a while, it'll I think it'll make you a little bit faster over time, and then it'll blow up zombies around you. And then Blaze Phase, which I absolutely despise. But if you crouch still for a little while, you'll get this fire effect around you, and if you stand up, it boosts you forward and kills zombies around you. But it's not very good. Well, I got a bunch of extra perk drops actually. Well, only 2, the rest were just upgrades. But I got Bull Ice Blast. Oh my god, I have been full of shit this entire time, dude. I'm so dumb. Oh my god, dude. So, the second perk I got, that's not Bull Ice Blast, that's a Dying Wish. Dude, I'm so dumb. I've been fucking that up this entire time. That's actually foul. But that's Dying Wish, which is whenever you're about to die, instead of dying, you become briefly invincible for like, I think it's like 10 seconds or something silly. But when you come back, you only have like 1 health left, and so you're really vulnerable. But that's what that is. Bull Ice Blast, what I actually just got, is what I've been talking about the entire time, but am actually moderately mentally challenged. You know, that explains why Bull Ice Blast wasn't working earlier, because it wasn't even that perk, dude. Holy shit, dude, I'm dumb as bricks. Holy fuck, dude. Anyway, I can actually show it to you now, because it's working. But Bull Ice Blast lets you double jump. You know, as I mentioned, of course, but it lets you double jump and then ground pound. Well, if you get the timing right, which I usually don't. And then they'll freeze in place. So it's actually really good when you can get it to work. Sometimes it legit like doesn't actually work. Not just me being a dumbass, but like it just doesn't function sometimes. But anyway, I got Bull Ice Blast for real this time, guys, for real this time. And then I got No Bear Brew, which that makes it so you won't get bears or like the shit bottles in Wonder Fizz. And also once around, which I can show you right now. Once around, you can actually move the box location. So now I can move that here, and that'll stay here forever until I like move it somewhere else if I wanted to. Then I have Ethereal Razor, which increases melee damage drastically, and the double buy just increases that further. But that with Crusader's Ale on top of that is pretty sexy. Ecstatic Elixir is when you run around, it'll electrocute zombies around you. It doesn't do damage, as far as I'm aware, but it does stun them. And then I get Repairman Rum, which repairs barriers instantly, and it doubles the points you get from repairing. It also increases like the cap of points you get as well. And the double buy just, I believe it quadruples the amount of points you get, so it's actually pretty OP. Especially on maps like on Nocturne and Toten, which I'm pretty sure I used it a lot in the Noct video if I'm not mistaken. But you know, a map that is like basically all windows, it's actually kind of cracked. And I have Blaze Phase, which is, I believe, is basically when you slide into zombies, it'll blow them up a little bit. And then Time Slip, which is when you hit the box with Pack-a-Punch, it's really quick. And then Elemental Pop randomly spawns in AATs. ICU is when performing actions, you're invincible and your health regens quicker. And then I got Banana Colada, classic Banana Colada, where if you slide, it'll spawn that splooge around you, and if zombies stand in it, they'll like trip around and fall around and take a little bit of damage. And then Fighter's Fizz is, I think that's actually the last perk that we need to get without double buying, which is actually kind of overpowered. I believe what that does is when you go down, you keep your weapon, and if you kill something while you go down, you get back up with all your perks, all your weapons, all your everything. So it's actually like ridiculously powerful. Oh wait, that's actually all the perks. We did it, boys. 102 of 102 down in the bottom left. We did it. Anyway, yeah, that was 100 perks on Das Herrenhaus. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you like this video, you know, please like, comment, subscribe. Go check out some of the other videos in the series too, you know. Hopefully you'll like them. And thank you. I'll see you next time.